Hey everyone, welcome back. I am so thrilled to be your host for this week's Community Hub Explainer. Let me tell you, there is absolutely no shortage of amazing things happening across the Governor Wentworth and Middleton communities between May 29th and June 4th, 2026. My goal today is to get you completely organized and totally in the loop. Okay, let's dive right into all our local events, deadlines, and celebrations. So, here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll be looking at celebrating our students, important school events, happenings around town, PTO updates and meetings, and finally, summer camps and fun. Starting right off on a high note of immense community pride with Section 1, celebrating our students, honoring the class of 2026. First up, we want to send a massive congratulations to the KRHS Gold Scholars for the class of 2026. You know, for those who might not know, Gold Scholars are recognized as the absolute top-ranking graduating students. They earn this distinction for their outstanding academic achievement, incredibly rigorous coursework, amazing leadership, and just a deep commitment to community service. We are so incredibly proud of these kids, and they really set such a positive tone for our entire district. All right, moving right along to Section 2, Important School Events, where we're focusing on our end-of-year commitments. Okay, so the crucial point here is keeping track of this pretty dense cluster of KRHS events. Let's map it out. June 4th is KRHS Scholarship Night at 6 p.m. over in the Kingswood Art Center. Literally the very next evening, June 5th, is the Senior Banquet, also at 6 p.m., but in the KRHS Cafe. Then, fast forward to the following week, June 11th, is Athletic Awards Night, 6 p.m. back in the Art Center, celebrating our student-athletes. And then, the big one, June 12th, is KRHS Graduation at 6 p.m. Keep this familiar Save the Dates graphic handy as a visual anchor. And hey, a quick reminder, looking at the very bottom there, please remember that the absolute last day of school for GWRS and MES is June 17th. And yes, for sure, that is an early release day. Definitely mark those calendars. Let's run through some rapid-fire logistics for a few other essential school events. On Wednesday, June 3rd at 6:30 p.m., you'll want to head to Crescent Lake School for the Grade 4 Band and Recorder Concert. Then, on Saturday, June 6th at 2 p.m. in Wolfeboro, we've got the fantastic Knights Against Hunger 1K. To register for that, you need to go to 603luxury.com/knights-against-hunger. Once again, that's 603luxury.com/knights-against-hunger. Finally, for our Middleton residents with kids 5 and under, do not miss the Tiny Tots Playgroup. That's Saturday, June 13th from 10 to 11 a.m. at Middleton Elementary. Let's pivot over to Section 3, happenings around town, and see what's going on in your local community hub. Guys, there is just so much to do. The Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market is happening Thursdays from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Nick Recreation Park. If you've got teens in grades 7 through 12, the Wolfeboro Public Library is hosting a totally free teen movie matinee showing Zootopia, too. That's on Wednesday, June 3rd at 3 p.m. And I really want to emphasize this last one. On Saturday, June 6th at 10 a.m., there is a free veteran community breakfast at River's Edge Indian Mound. This is so generously hosted by Wayne Marshall and the Carroll County Veterans Coalition, and it just offers a wonderful chance to connect. We also have 2 more great community highlights for you. The New Durham Public Library's After School Adventure Club is meeting on Monday, June 8th at 3:45 p.m. over at the New Durham Ballfields. And if you love those timeless swing-era harmonies, you absolutely cannot miss the Vintage Vocal Quartet Benefit Concert. That's happening Saturday, June 6th at 7 p.m. at the First Congregational Church in Wolfeboro. Tickets are just $20, and all the proceeds go to amazing causes, including supporting End 68 Hours of Hunger. Now, let's shift gears to Section 4, PTO updates and meetings, focusing on parent opportunities. I want to ask you this directly. Are you looking for a way to get involved in your child's school? Because, honestly, stepping up and actively participating in your local PTO is quite literally one of the most impactful ways you can make a difference in our community's day-to-day life. And here is exactly how you can do that. The New Durham School PTO's next meeting is Tuesday, June 9th at 5:30 p.m. in the school library, and yes, childcare is provided. Always a relief, right? Next up, the Ossipee Central School PTO actually just received a highly generous anonymous donation to rebuild their playground, which is incredible. Join their next meeting to learn about the exciting next steps for that project. And for Tufton Borough Central School, they are actively seeking volunteers right now. You can reach out to them directly by emailing tcsptco@gmail.com. Let me spell that out for you. tcsptco@gmail.com. All right, we've reached Section 5, Summer Camps and Fun. Time to get registered. Okay, we have a really fantastic lineup of programs to get through here. Kingswood is hosting summer basketball and volleyball clinics in June and July. They also have football and wrestling camps in late June, and that actually includes a free girls-only wrestling session. For all of these athletic camps, you're going to want to go to kingswoodathletics.org to register. Now, if your child is entering grades 2 through 7 and loves the stage, the Kingswood Theater Summer Camp runs July 6th through the 18th at the Arts Center. To grab a spot for that one, just visit kingswoodtheater.org. Now, listen up. If you have a fourth grader, this is a crucial URL I need to blast out to you. Fourth grade families can get a totally free pass that provides access to national parks and federal lands for a full year. You just need to go to everykidoutdoors.gov to claim it. That is everykidoutdoors.gov. Seriously, do not leave that free access on the table. We also have some truly unique regional options for you. I want to highly highlight Copper Cannon Camp. Why? Because it is a completely tuition-free summer camp for New Hampshire youth. You can apply online at coppercannoncamp.org. There's also the really cool Storm Scouts Extreme Weather Camp up at the Mount Washington Observation. Register for that one at mountwashington.org/education/camp-programs. And finally, the Squam Lakes Natural Science Center has amazing nature camps. Sign up for those at nhnature.org. Right in our own neighborhood, we have some great updates from New Durham Parks and Rec. They're actually offering swimming lessons at the town beach with 2 sessions running in July and August on weekday mornings. To get your kids signed up for their specific skill levels, you can head straight to ndparksandrec.com. Wrapping up our summer fun, come join the Abenaki White Buffalo Lacrosse Classic on Thursday, July 2nd from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Nick for a wonderful celebration of lacrosse tradition. And just as a general reminder to everyone, your individual local town parks and rec websites really are your absolute best resource for ongoing spring and summer opportunities. So I'll leave you with this final thought today. Which community event are you and your family going to register for first? Whether it's getting more involved with your local PTO, hitting the pavement for the Knights Against Hunger 1K, or securing that tuition-free summer camp spot, you now have all the tools and contact info you need to make it happen. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay engaged, stay organized, and we will see you out there in the community.